And now your starting lineup for the visiting Cowlitz Black Bears, brought to you by the YYG Airport Show. Playing center field number 2, Ryan Aguilar. Batting second, left field number 6, Slade Miller. Batting third, DH number 21, Warren Archibald. Batting fourth, number 9, right fielder, Isaac Bernard. Batting fifth, number 30, third baseman, Casey Henderson. Batting sixth, catcher number 24, Dave Cowlitz. Batting seventh, second baseman number 17, Curtis Perrin. Batting eighth, first baseman number 13, Sean Sutton. Batting ninth, shortstop number 31, AJ Graffanino. Starting shortstop, starting pitcher number 39, Chris Castellanos. Welcome to the field, Harvey the HarbourCats and Terry Trader. The umpires for today's game behind the plate, Matt Lowndes at third base, Scott Eckert at first base, Jared Roberts. The starting lineup for your Victoria HarbourCats brought to you by Wilson Transportation. Leading off, DH number 37, Kevin Pollard. Batting second, number 21, second baseman, Griffin Andrechuk. Batting third, playing center field, number 30, AJ Alcantara. Batting fourth, number 26, the left fielder, Ben Bolshak. Batting fifth is right field tonight, number 41 is Jake Reese. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 14, Nick Meyer. Playing first base, batting seventh, number 20, Michael Gretler. Batting eighth, number 24, the shortstop, Alex Dugody. Batting ninth, number 25, third baseman, Chase Lambert. And the starting pitcher for your HarbourCats, number 42, Austin Normanville.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're pleased today to have three very distinctive ceremonial first pitches. The first one is something very special to us and to all baseball historians and lovers of the game here in Victoria. Please welcome to the mound. He is the grandfather of number 41, who's going to come out and catch, Jake Priest. This is Don Priest. He's the last manager of the Victoria Cowlitz professional baseball team. Hall of Fame and then Cleveland and Scouting. As we know it today, in the sport of baseball, he got his start here. We're so pleased to have everybody please stand up and give a warm welcome. Back to Victoria. This is Don Priest. Well done, sir. Thank you so much. Out on the mound, you see that Brad Norris, our assistant general manager, is holding up an original Thai baseball uniform. that was born here back in the 1950s. Very pleased to have you back here, sir. Thank you very, very much. We have two other first pitches today. First of all, it was the birthday wish of a young man who's celebrating his 10th birthday today, for him to be able to throw out a ceremonial first pitch. And guess what? That's what we're all about. Let's let Spencer Wright have the time of his life today, throwing out a ceremonial first pitch as he hits double digits 10 years old today.
Go!
Happy birthday, young man. Great throw. Today is West Shore U-Block Mini Storage Game Day. We're so pleased to have West Shore U-Block Mini Storage, the official storage company of the Victoria HarbourCats. They do a great job for us. I want to thank Donna and all the staff for coming out. Donna, give us a wave, please, will ya? Thank you, Donna, for all you do for the Victoria HarbourCats. Just to let you know, West Shore U-Block Mini Storage does so much in the community. They're very focused on the West Shore, but they do serve all of the South Island. They are involved in charities in such a big way through their facility. Moms for Cancer, Food and Water, Annie's Closet, Help BC Children's Hospital, CFAC, Santa Anonymous, the Vancouver Island Prostate Society, and South Island Foster Parents Association. And today, we have Bud Scott, who's volunteers for Annie's Closet, who would like to throw out the first pitch on behalf of Annie's Closet and of West Shore U-Block Mini Storage. Bud, show us what you got, guy. Thank you so much to West Shore U-Block Mini Storage for all you do in supplying the services to Victoria HarbourCats and all you do in supporting the community. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and move your caps for the singing of the national anthem tonight, performed by Jenny DeCai.
I put on your hat.
Oh, sleepy, can you see by the dawn's early night what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose cross stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so
HarbourCats presents the West Coast Baseball League from Sports Traders Diamond inside the friendly confines of Royal Athletic Park with Chris Jaycox and his outstanding crew. I'm Jay Longpre, rejoined by my silent partner, Kevin the intern. HarbourCats go after their 4th straight win tonight against the Cowlitz Black Bears, and that would give the Cats W's in 5 of their last 6 West Coast League games and keeping them in the wild card division race. Last night, the HarbourCats hit 4 home runs in a 15-4 pasting of the Bears, led by second baseman Griffin Andrechuk, who hit 2 home runs and drove in 6 runs. Tonight in Game 2 of the 3-game series, Austin Dondonville will get the starting pitching assignment with Chris Castellanos of Stanford University, starting for Cowlitz, who have lost 6 in a row and 8 of their last 10 to fall out of the wild card race at the present time. The HarbourCats are now 21-21, 2.5 games behind Corvallis, starting play tonight in the West Coast League. And your starting lineups are brought to you by Wilson Transportation, locally owned and operated since 1962 with over 90 vehicles to rent. It's Ryan Aguilar in center field for the Black Bears. Slate Miller batting second in left field. Lauren Archibald, the designated hitter, batting third. Isaac Bernard in right field tonight hitting cleanup. Casey Henderson will bat fifth and play third base. Jake Pavlich is the catcher tonight for Cowlitz. He'll bat sixth. Curtis Perrin is the second baseman batting seventh. Sean Sutton at first base batting eighth. AJ Graffinino will be the shortstop batting ninth. Kevin Collard will lead off for Greg Merritt's HarbourCats. He'll be the Cats DH tonight with last night's hitting hero Griffin Andrechuk back at second base in the 2-hole. AJ Alcantara batting third, playing center field. Ben Polschuk is batting cleanup and playing left field. Jake Priest, whose grandfather threw out the first pitch for tonight's game, coming up from California, a former manager of the Victoria Thais in the 1950s. And Jake will play in right field tonight, batting fifth, with Nick Meyer, the catcher, batting sixth. Michael Gretler at first base tonight, batting seventh. Alex Degodi is the shortstop, batting eighth, with Chase Lambert batting ninth, playing third base tonight for the HarbourCats. Austin Dondonville, who's been a man of all trades and a very good man out of the bullpen and in the starting role, will get the start tonight, with Matt Lones as our home plate umpire, Scott Eckert and Jared Roberts on the bases tonight as the HarbourCats go in their Canada Day red. That's the jersey they wore throughout most of their 9-game winning streak. And they're feeling good about things right now, having won 3 in a row and 4 of their last 5. Ryan Aguilar hit the second pitch of the game last night up Dominic DePosi for a home run. So as Dondonville starts this game at 6:44 Pacific time, he's well aware. And the pitch is outside to Aguilar. And we're underway. Cowlitz coming into this game at 17-26. HarbourCats at 21-21. A ball and a strike on Aguilar. 1 for 3 in last night's game with the home run. He also had a walk. Takes low for a ball. 2-1 the count. Dondonville had a save on Saturday night here at Sports Traders Diamond against Walla Walla, and his previous start was a victory against Bellingham. And this line drive will carry on right out to AJ Alcantara, who started in and then drifted back, retiring Aguilar to start off the ball game. Slate Miller was 0 for 3 last night, but back in the starting lineup tonight. Batting .312, he leads the club with 44 hits, but Deposian had his number, striking him out twice. And Dondonville starts off Miller with strike 1. Miller is from Kelso, Washington. There is strike 2. A very stocky 5'10", 220 pounds. Miller with 3 home runs, 12 runs batted in. Takes a breaking ball outside. That's smothered by Nick Meyer. Chase Lambert at third base tonight. Alex Degodi the shortstop. Griffin Andrechuk at second base with Michael Gretler at first base. Ben Polschuk in left field, A.J. Alcantara in center field, Jay Priest in right field. And Dondeville continues to bounce that breaking ball. Just underway from Sports Traders Diamond, another fantastic evening for baseball. 1,960 in attendance here last night. There's call, strike 3, and Miller continues to have a rough trip to Canada. 2-man out. Lauren Archibald comes to the plate for the Black Bears. He's hitting .268. Leads Cowlitz with 4 home runs. 30 runs batted in, also tops on the club. He had an RBI double in the 8th inning last night, but the game was well out of hand by that point. HarbourCats winning 15-4. Archibald takes outside for ball 1. Ground ball to the left of Andrzejczyk, handles the hop and completes a 1-2-3, top of the first. HarbourCats are coming up on Shaw TV and HarbourCats.com.
When the HarbourCats had their first home run of the game, someone who was in their program prize form on page 28 is getting a 3-year HarbourCats championship from Baggage on overtime. It's the Baggage Blast. Finally, we just over now securing their ticket for this 2017 Why now?
The bottom of the first inning brought to you by Alex Burns and Associates. Island investing made easy at VictoriaRealEstate.com. Kevin Collard will lead things off for the HarbourCats. Then Griffin Andrzejczyk and A.J. Alcantara against 20-year-old left-hander Chris Castellanos. He'll be a junior at Stanford University, 5'10", 190, from Long Beach, California. 2-1 with a 3.60 ERA in 30 innings of work for Cowlitz. He's allowed 28 hits, but struck out 28 and walked only 8. No score as we start the bottom of inning number 1. And a high strike is called on Collard, who had 2 hits last night, a double and a triple. Drove in a run and scored twice. HarbourCats got after the Black Bears early and often last night. 1 strike pitch is low. Cats had 4 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third, 1 more in the fourth, 3 in the sixth, 3 in the seventh. Collard yanks this one foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Collard is batting .291. He leads the HarbourCats with 34 hits and 9 doubles. His 4 home runs and 21 runs batted in also tops on the ball club. Not bad considering that a couple of months ago he was playing high school baseball. Swings and misses Castellano with a strikeout. Griffin Andrzejczyk to the plate. Fresh off a 6 RBI evening in which he scored 4 runs. 2 home runs, a single, a sacrifice fly, and a walk for Andrzejczyk last night. raising his average to 364. All of a sudden now fourth on the ball club with 16 runs batted in. He takes strike one from Castellanos. Castellanos last pitched on Thursday at Corvallis. 6 2/3, gave up 2 runs on 7 hits. He walked 2 and struck out 7. But the Black Bears lost the ball game 2-1. One strike pitch is outside. Castellanos has been very consistent. His last 4 starts, he's allowed 2 runs in each, pitching a minimum of 5 1/3. Two balls and a strike. Bases empty with 2 men out. No score in the bottom of the first. The pitch to Andrzejczyk. That's well hit to left field. Has he done it again? Yes, he has. Griffin Andrzejczyk puts the HarbourCats ahead 1-0 with his 3rd home run in 2 nights. Into the screen in left field beside the scoreboard. Andrzejczyk now with 4 home runs on the year and his 17th RBI. The pitch because it hit the screen out there, it wasn't quite a Pembroke poke. But it was a solid line drive. Castellanos got the ball up, and Andrzejczyk, obviously right now, red hot. Everything's looking like a beach ball to him, and he hammered it. HarbourCats are 15-5 this year when they score first. AJ Alcantara also with a decent night. Had an RBI single and scored a run after a first inning walk. This is popped up to right field for Isaac Bernard, and he makes the catch.
The winner of the Baggins Loss is Bruce Demers. Bruce Demers, congratulations.
Ben Polschuk coming to the plate with 2 men out and no one on. Polschuk batting .294. 3 home runs, 12 runs batted in. HarbourCats 4-1 in their last 5 games, batting .273 over that stretch. Overall for the season, the batting average now as a club is up to .251. That home run by Andrzejczyk was the 27th hit by the HarbourCats this year, and that ties them for the league lead with the Bellingham Bells. Bellingham has played 1 more game than the HarbourCats. A 1-0 lead for the Cats over the Black Bears. Castellanos with his pitch to Polschuk. Off-speed pitch, and Ben was way out in front. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 men out. Polschuk from Clayton, California. Lines one to right center field. Bernard racing over, so is Aguilera. It's Bernard playing it on a hop. Polschuk will get to second base with a 2-out double. Third 2-base hit of the season for Ben Polschuk. And here comes Jake Priest. Special moment for him with his grandfather up to watch him play tonight. And Mr. Priest brought with him an actual jersey from the Victoria Tyes, who were in professional baseball back in the 50s. Victoria Athletics also played here as a New York Yankee farm club. Don Priest was the manager here one season and brought his jersey with him. So Jake in the lineup tonight. He's been struggling of late. Hasn't had a base hit since the 11th of July. That was at Klamath Falls. 1 for his last 15. Takes outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Priest is 6'4", 205. He'll attend UCLA. One pitch is fisted foul. Priest batting .220 with the HarbourCats. 2 home runs, 7 runs batted in. Polschuk at second base. The pitch low and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. With a runner at second and 2 men out. HarbourCats leading 1-0. Another home run from Griffin Andrewchuk. The 5'10" lefty delivers, and that's an excuse me foul ball off the bat of Priest. The pitch is chopped near third. That's a foul ball. Casey Henderson played shortstop last night. He is the third baseman tonight for Cowlitz. AJ Graffinino is the shortstop tonight with Curtis Perrin at second base. Sean Sutton at first base. Slate Miller in left. Ryan Aguilar in center. Isaac Bernard is in right. And the catcher tonight is Jake Pavlich. Cowlitz Black Bears trying to snap a 6-game losing drought. They've dropped 8 of their last 10. They do lead the season series with the HarbourCats at 4 wins to 3. Castellano's pitch. Priest swings and misses. So 2 strikeouts in the inning for Castellanos, but a home run from Andrewchuk has the HarbourCats in front 1-0 after 1 inning to play. On Shaw TV and HarbourCats.com. For the HarbourCats after 1 inning of play at Sports Traders Diamond. The second inning brought to you by the Alzheimer's Society of BC, a gift to honor a life and all of its memories. For more information, go to www.alzheimerbc.org. And this, of course, made possible by Lisco Irrigation and Landscaping. Austin Dondeville working to Isaac Bernard. First pitch is away for a ball. Bernard batting .283. 1 home run, 14 runs batted in. He leads the Black Bears with 9 doubles. 2 balls, no strikes. Dondeville goes for a bit of a walk and Tries to get himself recalibrated. Pitched an inning and a third on Saturday night in Game 1 against Walla Walla in the doubleheader and picked up his first save. Swinging a foul to the screen. 2 balls and a strike on Bernard. Washington native who will be a sophomore at Mount Hood Community College. Fastball is high. 3-1 on Bernard. He'll be followed by Casey Henderson and Jake Pavlich. HarbourCats ahead 1-0 in the top of the second. Swing and a miss. Bernard with a big hack. Last Wednesday, Dondeville made a start at Bellingham and defeated the Bells 4-1. He was the only winning pitcher in that 6-game series against the Bells. Foul out of play. Oh, look out. That one caught the roof and came right down. And a youngster got himself a souvenir. Always, always keep your eye on the field. Baseballs fly around and take crazy bounces. Here's another one, but this will go out of the stadium and head into the parking lot. 3-2 the count on Isaac Bernard. The pitch by Dondeville. Low and inside. A leadoff walk. Dondeville on Wednesday walked 2 in 6 2/3 innings at Bellingham. Gave up 1 run on 7 hits. And overall, he has been outstanding. 11th appearance for Dondeville. His 6th start. 39 innings of work. He's allowed 39 hits. 10 walks, 29 strikeouts. 3-1 with 1 save. Casey Henderson, the third baseman tonight, takes strike 1. Dondeville with a sparkling ERA of 2.09. Bernard at first base, no one out, top of the second. Breaking ball is a strike over the inside edge. Henderson batting 197. He does have 2 home runs and 19 runs batted in. High pop-up. Who's going to take it? It's going to be the first baseman, Michael Gretler, who stays with it. Tough night for fly balls right now. Not a cloud in the sky. And from that first base position, Gretler and Andrzejczyk are looking right into the sun, as is right fielder Jake Priest. 1 on with 1 out. Jake Pavlich, the batter. Pavlich batting 259, 2 home runs. 10 runs driven in for the Black Bears as Bernard gets chased back to the bag. Cowlitz has stolen 42 bases this year in 61 attempts. 247 team batting average. Two home runs last night, giving them 17 for the season. Pitch is low for a ball. Corvallis starts play tonight, leading the wild card division with a record of 24-19. Yakima and the HarbourCats at 500, leaving them 2.5 games back of the Knights. And Walla Walla is 3 back in the wild card division. Bellingham leads the West by 5.5 games over the HarbourCats. Kelowna with a comfortable 6-run lead, or 6-game lead over Yakima in the East. Bend with a 7.5 game advantage over Corvallis in the South. So it looks like we know who are going to be our division champions. The team with the best record of all the second place teams in the 3 divisions also qualifies for next month's postseason action. Top of the second inning, 1-0 for the HarbourCats. There's a ground ball to the shortstop. Degody to Andrechuk to Gretler. Inning double play. We go to the bottom of the second inning. HarbourCats leading Cowlitz 1-0 on Shaw TV and HarbourCats.com. Nothing for the HarbourCats as Nick Meyer leads off the bottom of the second inning at Sports Traders Diamond. Chris Castellanos with the pitch, and it's in and over strike one. Meyer was a spectator and a cheerleader last night in the 15-4 win. Batting .206. Another youngster just out of high school, hasn't even started his college career yet. He will play at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. Hails from Mission Viejo in California. Meyer rolls one back towards the middle. Perrin has it bounce off him, and then Graffinino catches it, but it's too late to get Meyer. You have to stay aggressive on this infield. It's very soft in places. If you let the ball roll to you, you're going to get a tricky hop. That one's ruled a hit because it's on the backhand side.
Number 20, first baseman, Michael Gretler.
Nick Meyer will take the generous scoring. Who's hot and who's not, brought to you by Freedom 55. Freedom today, freedom tomorrow. Advice that works for you. Oh, there's a lot of neat things going on in the big leagues. Carlos Gomez of Colorado, 8 homers in 7 games. Carlos Gonzalez, sorry. Michael Gretler takes high for a ball. It's a good thing my silent partner, Kevin the intern, is back. Guy hit 8 home runs in 7 games, and I call him somebody else. A lot of guys named Carlos in the big leagues. That's all. My only excuse. The pitch, a little looper that's going to drop for a hit. Sutton, the first baseman, has to run it down. Meyer will make it to third easily, and it's a hit-and-run single for Gretler. HarbourCats on the corners with nobody out, and Alex Degody coming up. Dan Mayer of the Medford Rogues, Player of the Week, going 12 for 26, scoring 10 runs, hitting 3 homers, and driving in 12.
Alex Degody.
Mayer is an Illinois native and will be a junior at the University of Pacific. And a little news from Monday, as this gentleman has not pitched since Monday, when Kyle Molnar of Walla Walla threw the 8th no-hitter in West Coast League history. The 25th round pick of St. Louis Cardinals beat Kitsap 2-0. That pitch is low for a ball. And of course, no one right now in the baseball world is hotter than Griffin Andrechuk. 8 for his last 16. A home run tonight after hitting 2 home runs last night. 6 RBI last evening, already 1 on the board here today. That's who's hot. Cowlitz on the other end, 6 losses in a row. They've dropped 8 of their last 10. And the pitching has not been hot against the HarbourCats. They've allowed 58 runs in the 7-game series thus far. This one is laced into the right field corner. DeGote has extra bases, and they're going to try to score Gretler from first. And the Black Bears mess it up. They miss the cutoff man. So it's a triple for Alex DeGote and 2 RBI. HarbourCats lead 3-0. Nick Meyer scored easily from third. Bernard went into the corner and missed his first cutoff man, and the second one just sort of flagged it down. So scoring standing up was Gretler from first base. DeGote picks up 2 RBI, giving him 10 for the year on his second triple. So that's 61 runs now scored by the HarbourCats against Cowlitz pitching so far this year. And we're early in the 8th game of the series. With 1 more to go, it'll be tomorrow afternoon at 1:05 here at Sports Traders Diamond. Ball 1 to Chase Lambert. He's been swinging a hot bat. 4 for his last 9. He's scored 3 runs in his last 3 games. Castellanos hits the inside corner for a strike. On July 15th, Castellanos defeated Bellingham 3-2. He went 7 2/3, allowing 2 runs on just 2 hits, and he struck out 8. But up to a rough start here in Victoria tonight. Little tapper by Lambert will bounce foul. HarbourCats already with 5 hits. Off the left-hander from Long Beach, California, who will be a junior at Stanford University. This spring, his highlight, pitching for the Cardinal, was 7 no-hit innings against Cal, the Stanford arch rival in the Pac-12. That breaking ball is too high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Three 3-0 HarbourCats in the bottom of the second. The pitch to Lambert. Softly hit to the second baseman, and Curtis Perrin handles it. First out of inning 2.
Number 37, Kevin.
Back to the top of the order, and Kevin Collard. Well, Castellanos has been roughed up here, but last night's starting pitcher for the Black Bears is headed rough. Callahan Neely, in his last 10 innings of work, has allowed 10 runs. The pitch to Collard is outside for a ball. And then you have the woes of the Kitsap Blue Jackets. The best ERA in the entire league, 2.96, and yet they are 8 games under 500. Well, the pitchers don't get much support. Collard pops one out of play. The team batting average for Kitsap is .236. The Blue Jackets as an entire team this year have hit 5 home runs. There were 6 home runs hit in last night's game alone. And thanks to Andrzejczyk going deep already in this game, in the HarbourCats' last 10 innings, they have hit 5 home runs. Collard takes outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The HarbourCats' designated hitter, Alex Degody at third base with 1 man out. There's a ground ball foul. The Bend Elks lead the West Coast League, having scored over 300 runs. They've scored roughly 150 more runs than Kitsap. So that puts a lot of pressure on the pitchers of the Blue Jackets. And a 2.96 ERA is outstanding for this level of baseball, any level of baseball. And yet 8 games under 500 because they just don't score enough. Swing and a miss by Collard. So he is struck out for the second time tonight against Castellanos. And here comes that man.
The second baseman from the Iowa, Seattle University, number 21, Griffin Andrzejczyk.
Andrzejczyk now at 25 hits for the HarbourCats, playing in his 21st game. "17 RBIs in his 21 games. 2 men out, runner at third. Castellanos with the pitch. And that's taken for a strike. Only fitting that they're wearing their red jersey tonight for the red-hot hitting Griffin Andrzejczyk. A chance for the shortstop, and he has a hop into his lap. The throw to first will be in time as Graffinino didn't panic. So Andrzejczyk is retired, but not before the HarbourCats scored 2 runs on 3 hits. And after 2 innings, lead Cowlitz 3-0 on Shaw TV and HarbourCats.com.
Time now for our mini car race. The fan favorite race we have around here.
Bottom of the order for Cowlitz as we play the top of the third at Sports Traders Diamond inside Royal Athletic Park. 3-0. HarbourCats leading. Austin Dondeville will face Curtis Perrin, the second baseman. Strike 1 on the outside edge as Matt Lowndes. Scott Eckert at third base tonight and Jared Roberts over at first. Perrin drives one into right center field. A diving attempt, but coming up empty is Alcantara. So it's the right fielder Priest who has to go all the way to the warning track to pick up the ball. Meanwhile, racing into third base with a triple is Perrin. Good effort by A.J. Alcantara. But Perrin has himself a 3-bagger to lead off the third inning. First triple of the season for Perrin. Sean Sutton hit a home run here last night for Cowlitz. Dondeville still works from the stretch and fires strike one. Sutton with just 8 hits on the year. He's batting .138, but he has driven in 8 runs. This is rolled foul. Sutton is from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Lays off that high fastball. Sutton to hit .293 in 21 games at Seattle University. AJ Graffinino is on deck as Dondeville has this one get away from him. 3-0 HarbourCats in the top of the third. Another fastball high and away. Dondeville's lost his release point here all of a sudden. So again, he'll go for a little bit of a walk and regroup. Hope you're planning on joining us tomorrow afternoon at 1:05 for the first pitch in the wrap-up game of this series. HarbourCats in a race for the wild card division. Let us know where you are tonight at #HarbourCats. Always taking your live tweets. And go to harbourcats.com/tickets and you'll find out how easy it is to buy your tickets online in advance. Sutton takes low. That's a ball 4. Second walk allowed by Dondeville, who gets a visit now from Alex Degodi, his shortstop, as AJ Graffinino, the Cowlitz shortstop, steps in. Third inning is brought to you by Sports Traders, carrying everything from yoga mats and athletic wear for the whole family to online skates at 608 Discovery Street. .3-0 HarbourCats. Black Bears with runners at first and third. And that went outside for a ball. The pitch downstairs. On the Sports Traders scoreboard, Bellingham has defeated Bend 4-3. That's the first game of a twilight doubleheader. And the Bells batting in the top of the first in game 2. Also just underway, Walla Walla leading Kitsap 1-0 in the bottom of the second. Also in the bottom of the second inning, Wenatchee leading Kelowna 2-1. It's 3-0 for Klamath Falls. Go Gems. They're in Corvallis, leading the Knights after 2 innings of play. This is a little bouncer for Degodi to Andrzejczyk for 1 and on to Gretler for the double play. Second of the night for the HarbourCats. Scoring on the play is Perrin. It is now 3-1. Cats leading, and Ryan Aguilar will come up with the bases empty. Aguilar fly to center field leading off the ball game. And they're just underway in Yakima, where the Menford Rogues and the Pippins are just getting started. The Yakima starting tonight at 22-22, tied with the HarbourCats for second in the wild card division. Both teams a half a game ahead of Walla Walla. The HarbourCats 2.5 behind Corvallis. And we'll keep a close eye on that Sports Traders scoreboard throughout the evening. Swing and a miss by Aguilar. A ball and 2 strikes. Austin Dondeville with the pitch, and it's another breaking ball, and Aguilar swings over the top. 2 strikeouts now for Dondeville. 1 run on 1 hit, the leadoff triple by Perrin. He comes home to score on the double play ball. And as we move to the bottom of the 3rd inning, it's 3-1 for the HarbourCats on Shaw TV and HarbourCats.com.
We got to go from that coach box to the other coach's box. Harvey's got a flag that, I don't know, that might be the end spot for them to head to. On your marks, get set, and go fast. No, seriously, go fast. Okay, go fast. Cruz, there may be a reason you're going slower, but we're not going to talk about it. Something out. Buddy is in the lead. The contestants get t-shirts for JB Auto and flowers, so flowers on top. Someone's making a comeback. Somebody's coming down the stretch. Hey, what are you doing there? Cruz, you beat Peter when you won. From JB Auto Parts, the JB Auto Parts Plus on Super Racing with Canada's Scooter. Congratulations. Now the great grandfather of the him to take this racing. But with the seller of the series to the folks team today, support the PPO like ABC and all the other teams. Leading off for HarbourCats, number 30, the center fielder, A.J. Alcantara.
A.J. Alcantara leading off the bottom of the 3rd, a check swing bouncer, and Castellanos fields and fires to first in time. That's a sick feeling for a hitter. Gets fooled, doesn't mean to swing at the pitch, and gets enough to put the ball in play. So now he has to go back to the dugout and wait for his next turn as Ben Polschuk comes to the plate, hoping to do better. Polschuk with a double in his first at bat tonight. HarbourCats 3, Cowlitz 1. The pitch by Castellanos. And an over for strike 1. Major League Baseball trading deadline comes up on Friday afternoon, so there's some interesting things happening, keeping my silent partner Kevin the intern busy right now. That's a broken bat looper that's going to drop for a base hit. Polschuk is 2 out of 2 as that bat dies a hero.
The batter is number 41, the right fielder.
6 hits now for the HarbourCats after registering 14 last night. And they'll hope to stay hot tomorrow afternoon when they wrap up the series against the Black Bears. First pitch at 1:05. Then what should be a scorching hot weekend. A trip for the HarbourCats to Wenatchee, Washington. Just 3 games, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then they'll be right back here at Sports Traders Diamond beginning Monday night against Yakima, and that could have playoff implications, so make your plans to be here Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week when Yakima makes their only visit. HarbourCats.com/tickets. One strike pitch to Priest, swing and a miss, and they got the runner in trouble here. And Perrin makes the tag. Ooh, and took a pop in the nose for good measure. Yeah, his Polschuk will apologize. Curtis Perrin taking an inadvertent elbow to the nose. So he's taking his time recovering. That's not a pleasant feeling. Last night, Dominic DeMarco played second base for most of the game. 0-2 will be the count on Jake Priest when we get back to action, as Curtis Perrin shakes off that bump. Meanwhile, in the major leagues, there was a trade today. Coincidentally, and I didn't know about the trade, but that's why I was thinking about Carlos Gomez when I mentioned him earlier, because Carlos Gomez did get traded from Milwaukee to the New York Mets for pitcher Zach Wheeler and catcher Wilmer Flores. Of course, a trade yesterday involving former Victoria Eagle high school product Nick Pivetta, who also made the very first start in Victoria HarbourCats history. Has been toiling in the minor leagues for the Washington Nationals at the AA level, and he was part of the trade that sent Jonathan Papelbon to Washington from Philadelphia. So that may turn out to be a great trade for Pivetta. Much easier route to the big leagues at the moment with what Philadelphia has as opposed to what Washington has. So we'll watch that closely from both a HarbourCats and Eagles perspective as Nick Pivetta begins life in the Philadelphia Phillies organization. So Perrin's going to hang in there now that the eyes have stopped watering. Inadvertent elbow from Pulschuk as he was in a rundown between first and second, slammed on the brakes. He's much taller than Perrin, and Perrin ran face first right into the elbow. But he's staying at second base. Priest struck out his first time, trying to get out of a 1-for-16 stretch. 3-1 HarbourCats. Swing and a miss on the changeup. 4 strikeouts now for Castellanos. 1 hit, nobody left. After 3 innings, HarbourCats leading Cowlitz 3-1 on Shaw TV and HarbourCats.com. Top of the 4th inning at Sports Traders Diamond. Slate Miller takes slow from Austin Dondeville. HarbourCats 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. Cowlitz 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. There's a strike to Miller, who struck out his first time and struck out twice last night. Does lead the Black Bears with 44 hits, but also has struck out 22 times. The 2-1 pitch from Dondeville. Loop towards the middle, and that'll get down into center field for a base hit. Leadoff man aboard in the 4th for Lauren Archibald, who grounded to second in the first inning. Fourth inning brought to you by Wilson Transportation with over 90 vehicles to rent, the official carrier of the HarbourCats. They'll be heading to Wenatchee for the weekend series. It should probably be smoking hot Apple Valley. Bunt attempt by Archibald. Strike one. And then on the bus to come home and start a series on Monday. BC Day against Yakima. HarbourCats lead 3-1. Top of the fourth. Dondeville's pitch taken high. How did Tulo do today? Kevin the intern. I see the Blue Jays beat Philadelphia 8-2. Troy Tulowitzki was traded the other day from Colorado to the Blue Jays, the shortstop. There's a snap throw to first and safe, says Jared Roberts. Slate Miller scrambled back. Blue Jays beat Philadelphia 8-2. Baltimore shut out Atlanta 2-0. Washington a winner over Miami 7-2. 2-1 the count on Archibald. Runner at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss. He tried to tie the game with one swing. Lauren Archibald has 4 home runs. Led his tops on the Black Bears Ball Club. Not a bad start for Tulowitzki. Just had 3 hits and scored 3 runs, including a home run in his Blue Jays debut. Runner goes from first. Pitch is fouled out of play by Archibald. Other scores on the Sports Traders scoreboard. Giants blanking Milwaukee 5-0. Felix Hernandez got roughed up today by Arizona. Diamondbacks win 8-2. Cubs beat Colorado 3-2. No help from Jose Reyes. Runner goes. Degody with the short hop and the tag. Quick release by Meyer. And nice soft hands by Alex Degody to get that on the hop and then stick in the tag that retires Slate Miller. 3-2 now the count on Lauren Archibald. HarbourCats leading 3-1. Pirates beat the Twins 10-4. Cleveland hammered the Royals 12-1, while the Tigers got by Tampa Bay 2-1. Emergency hack there by Archibald. He stays alive. Tough day for Chris Archer of Tampa Bay. He had a perfect game going into the 7th inning and ended up losing the ball game 2-1. Out-battled by Justin Verlander. White Sox beat the Red Sox 9-2. Padres over the Mets 7-3. Yankees leading Texas 4-1 in the 7th. Breaking ball is high, and Dondeville has walked Archibald. 3 walks allowed by Austin Dondeville. Came into the game having allowed 10 walks in 39 innings. Astros lead the Angels 4-1 in the 7th, and the Reds lead the Cardinals 1-0 in the 9th. The scoreboard brought to you by Sports Traders. Isaac Bernard with a foul out of play. He bats with 1 on and 1 out. HarbourCats 3, Black Bears 1. Black Bears lead the season series 4-3. HarbourCats trying to even it up tonight. Bernard lifts one over the head of Andrewchuk into right field. And the throw gets away from second, but ends up in the lap of Lambert. Jake Priest thought he had a shot at throwing out Archibald at second base. So 2 hits and a walk in the inning, but no runs as of yet. Casey Henderson popped up to first in the second inning. Runners lead from first and second with one out. HarbourCats defense in double play depth. They've already turned a couple of twin killings here in this ball game thus far. Henderson takes ball one. Casey Henderson from San Diego. He'll be a sophomore at UC Riverside. Swinging a foul back. Henderson was 0 for 2 last night, playing shortstop for the Black Bears. The 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball in and over for strike. Don DeVille is 6 feet tall, 195 pounds. From Walnut Creek, California. Runners lead from first and second with one man out. The 1-2 pitch. Top foul. That bounces over to the on-deck hitter, Jake Cowlitz. HarbourCats in red, Black Bears in, well, black. Archibald at second, Bernard at first. And it's in the feet of Meyer. So the runners will stay put. Greg Merritt wants to make a visit and check on Don DeVille. In fact, he wants to check on the entire group. Our West Coast League leaders are brought to you by Alex Burns and Associates. Ireland investing made easy at VictoriaRealEstate.com. Dan Mayer of Medford, the player of the week in the West Coast League, still leads in home runs with 11. Justin Flores of Kelowna with a .386 batting average. Tyler Davis of Bend is second at .380. Davis leads the league with 62 hits and also leads in RBI with 45. HarbourCats have their instructions from Merritt. The 2-2 pitch from Don DeVille is down and away, ball 3. 3-1, HarbourCats leading in the top of the fourth. Aaron Struzma of Bellingham has reclaimed the stolen base leadership with 27. Runners are going, and another pitch inside from Don DeVille. 3 walks. And then 4 walks for the night from Don DeVille. 2 walks and 2 base hits here in the fourth inning as Cowlitz threatening. Jake Cowlitz grounded into a double play. His first time up. HarbourCats hope that Don DeVille can induce him into doing that again. That would get him out of this inning. The pitch, low and away for a ball. Don DeVille on Saturday night pitched an inning in the third. Didn't allow a base runner in picking up his first save. And in his previous start on July 22nd at Bellingham, he beat the Bells 4-1. This is pop foul out of play by Pavlich. In the 6 2/3 on July 22nd, Don DeVille walked 2 and allowed just 1 run. Struggling at the moment, but has not been scored upon here in the fourth. With the bases loaded, the pitch bounced towards the middle. This one will get past Degody, and 2 runs will score to tie the game. Both Archibald and Bernard come home. Jake Pavlich now at 12 RBI. Ties the game at 3-3. Curtis Perrin had a triple in his first at-bat. He scored the first Cowlitz run that came in the third inning. The pitch by Dondeville is belt high for strike one. 1,960 in attendance here last night. HarbourCats continues to lead the West Coast League, averaging over 1,800 per game. Pretty good crowd here again tonight, enjoying all the different food options, and cold beverages, and the fantastic weather. One ball, one strike on Curtis Perrin. Fastball taken a little too high. 2-1 the count. Perrin is from Bakersfield, California. He will be a freshman at Cal State Fullerton. This is popped over near the dugout, and Lambert couldn't quite make the catch. Correct my information on Curtis Perrin. He's from Vancouver, Washington, and attends Seattle University. Runners at first and second. Jake Pavlich, who just tied the game with a base hit, is from Bakersfield. And just ahead of him on the bases is Casey Henderson. The pitch by Dondonville. Foul out of play. The Bend Elks continue to be the offensive juggernaut of the West Coast League, leading all teams with a .310 team batting average. They've scored 314 runs. Kelowna is second in the league with 235. That's 79 fewer runs. And the HarbourCats now, after their outburst last night, are actually third in the West Coast League, having scored 228 runs before play tonight. The pitch to Curtis Perrin outside. Meyer will throw to second, and that rolls off the glove of Degody, but not far enough away for Henderson to go anywhere. That's one thing we have noticed about Nick Meyer. May have been playing high school baseball a couple of months ago, but he does like to throw. The home run by Andrechuk in the first inning for the HarbourCats. They're 27th as the runners take off. The pitch is low and Meyer has no chance. Double steal for Cowlitz. Henderson takes third and Pavlich second. And another walk in the inning as Dondeville has totally lost his command. And now activity will start in the bullpen as Josh Walker races down into the right field corner. So Cowlitz now with their 44th stolen base. The Corvallis Knights have stolen 111 times. And no other West Coast League team has even attempted 111. In fact, there's only been 3 teams who have tried 100 times to steal a base. And so dominant Corvallis is in that area. And there's strike one to Sean Sutton, who drew a walk his first time. And the HarbourCats are one of those 3 teams that are aggressive on the bases, along with Kelowna and Bellingham. HarbourCats have attempted 101 steals coming into this game. Sutton takes outside. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Cowlitz have scored twice here in the 4th. They have the bases loaded. The pitch Knee high for a strike. Kitsap leading all team pitching at 2.96. And they have two pitchers right at the top of the individual ERA race. John Oltman at 1.13 and Andrew Klein at 1.14. Breaking ball gets away from Dondeville. 2-2 the count on Sean Sutton. Patrick McGuff of Bend leads all pitchers with 49 strikeouts. He also has 6 wins, tied with Hunter Wells of Wenatchee. The 2-2 pitch to Sutton. Breaking ball in the dirt. 3-2 the count with 1 out. Henderson at third, Pavlich at second, Perrin at first. Game tied 3-3. The pitch is sent foul down the left field side. And with Cowlitz having this stretch of 6 straight losses, not much chance for Lars Ryder of the Black Bears to add to his league lead of 10 saves. He got most of those early. Might get into this one, who knows? The pitch is bounce foul outside of first. Kitsap at 2.96. HarbourCats at an even 4 for their ERA. That's 9th best in the league. And Cowlitz is 11th at 4.62. So it shouldn't be a surprise that we had 19 runs scored last night and there's already 6 on the board tonight as we play in the top of the 4th. Game tied 3-3. Bases loaded. Austin Dondeville with the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Alcantara goes back to make the catch. Tagging at third is Henderson. He'll come home with the 4th run for Cowlitz, and they take the lead 4-3. Sacrifice fly for Sean Sutton. Sutton now with 9 RBI despite only having 8 hits. Runners at first and second now for the Black Bears. 2 men out. AJ Graffinino, the batter. Hit into a double play in his first time up. 4-3 for Cowlitz. The pitch over the inside corner, strike 1. Graffinino from Peoria, Arizona, home of the Seattle Mariners and San Diego Padres spring training facility. That pitch is taken low. Graffinino will be a freshman at Washington State. One pitch from Dondonville, swing and a miss. Usually players from Washington State try to get to Arizona and take advantage of the weather. Graffinino's going the other way. But you go where you can play. Meyer wants Dondeville to back off the rubber and get a new set of signs. Runners in first and second with 2 men out. 1-2 pitch is chopped foul. One and 2 the count. A little blooper, and Degody will step back, apply the leather to end the inning. A 3-run inning in the top of the 4th for Cowlitz. So the HarbourCats need to get on the bats. They trail 4-3 on Shaw TV and HarbourCats.com.
and about to be the new chair of the Victoria Tourism Board. Is that right? Am I right? Tell me what you think. How many games you've been to, and what do you think of tonight?
First, it's a great night to watch a game. Good ball on the field, so it's a fun environment. The food trucks and local beer, so it's helping his family out against it.
We apologize for the weather tonight. We ordered better weather. We're sorry. We're sorry. Thanks for being here, Bill. It's great to get to know you as well. Mr. Terry Farmer, you're a bit of a legend, and your family's a bit of a legend. Farmer Construction, owners of the Accent Inn, a great partner of ours. Thank you for your support. Appreciate it. What do you think? What do you think of being out here with your group here tonight?
It's absolutely fantastic. This is my first game here, and the enthusiasm from the crowd, the players, the action, I think it's just great.
And we unearthed something here recently. The Farmer family sponsored a baseball team way back in the day. It was one of the actual starters of sort of baseball back in the day in Victoria. What did you know about that, or is that something you just recently learned?
You know, I was aware, my dad was always keen on baseball and football, so we always sponsored teams.
Terry, thank you very much. You get a $25 gift certificate from Moxie's for doing that. Bill's going to have to go without her. Take him for lunch or something. That's Myers Moxie's Minute. And now batting for your HarbourCats, number 14, the catcher from Cal Poly, Nick Meyer.
Trailing 3-1. And then when he returns, all of a sudden he has the lead. It's 4-3. Nick Meyer takes ball one. HarbourCats catcher singled and scored in the second inning. Castellanos with a pitch that's high. Castellanos made 6 starts last summer for Cowlitz and did well. 2.80 ERA, 22 strikeouts, and only walked 6 batters. That's a strike. Michael Gretler on deck, and then Alex DeGote. 4-3, Black Bears leading. Castellanos stands in the sunshine, and Meyer in the shade. This is high in the air to left field, but playable. Slate Miller, when it finally comes down, makes the catch.
Coming to play for the HarbourCats for Oregon State University. The first baseman today, number 20, Michael Gretler.
Michael Gretler singled and scored in the 2-run second inning. HarbourCats had a 3-0 lead after 2. And now in the 4th, find themselves down a run. Gretler 2 out of his last 6. That went high to left field. Miller started back. Now he drifts in. 2 men out. Alex DeGote tripled home 2 runs last inning. Or make that in the second inning.
Long Beach State University, Alex DeGote.
It would be a big shot in the arm for the HarbourCats if DeGote can return to his form of last summer when he hit .296 for the Cats and drove in 34 runs. Hit 4 homers, he had 12 doubles, reached by a walk 26 times. Pitched a little tougher. He's not going to sneak up anybody this summer. Everybody knows who he is. A ball and a strike. Certainly Castellano knows who he is, having pitched in the league last year. Swing and a miss. Good breaking ball. Castellanos is at Stanford last summer, or last spring rather, and DeGote was at Long Beach State. Not the same conference, but aware of what's going on with each other's programs. Alex will return to Florida and continue there as he stays hot in this game with a base hit up the middle.
from Pepperdine.
Degody now 7 for his last 17, and that's what the Cats need out of him. Solid play at shortstop and to heat up his bat. Chase Lambert lined out to the second baseman, Perrin, in his first at-bat. Lambert 4 out of his last 10. As the HarbourCats have been swinging it better with the hot weather. 4-1 in their last 5 games. Trying to stay on the heels of the Corvallis Knights in the wild card division. The pitch outside to Chase Lambert. Degody over at first base, despite hitting just .241 for the year, still leads the HarbourCats in steals with 12. Move to first, and Degody hops back safely. Cowlitz 4, HarbourCats 3 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Degody at first base with 2 men out. The pitch popped up. Pavlich has a look, but this is out of play. Scoreboard brought to you by Sports Traders, carrying everything from yoga mats and athletic wear for the whole family to inline skates at 608 Discovery Street. Bellingham beat Bend 4-3 in the first game of a doubleheader. The Bells have a 5-0 lead over the Elks in the top of the 3rd in Game 2. Walla Walla leading Kitsap 1-0 after 5. Kelowna ahead of Wenatchee 3-2 in the bottom of the 5th. Klamath Falls trying to do the HarbourCats a favor. The Gems leading the Knights 5-0 in the bottom of inning 5. Yakima Valley has a 2-0 lead over Medford, batting in the bottom of the 4th. There's your Sports Trader scoreboard. Here it's 4-3 for Cowlitz in the bottom of the 4th. 1-1 the count on Lambert with Degody at first base and 2 men out. That's a good sized lead for Alex Degody. Swing and a miss by Lambert. .511, 155 is Chase Lambert from Malibu, California. Playing in his 15th game for the HarbourCats, he's hitting an even .300. Degody runs, the pitch low and outside, and it's dropped by Pavlich. So there is stolen base number 13 for Alex Degody. 2-2 the count on Lambert with a runner at second and 2 men out. Castellano's pitch grounded towards the shortstop, Graffinino on the backhand. The long throw just in time. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move to the 5th inning. 4-3 for Cowlitz on Shaw TV and HarbourCats.com.
Come on, Harvey, warm it up a little bit. It's time for the Beacon Drive-In. Harvey Bakery. We have Zach going out to do with him. His buddy Spencer's going to wait for him, I think. Zach, you think you can beat Harvey? I think we're all betting on it. Beacon Drive-In serving up smiles here now since 1958. Today's winner will be Zach. He gets a $10 gift card for Beacon Drive-In. Zach, you ready? Set, go! Harvey's sliding is at 30, I think. Zach, you are the winner. Congratulations to Zach. That's a $10 gift card for Beacon Drive-In. All right, folks, we'll more than $500 for Home Depot. And get a HarbourCats loyalty card. Enter in free. Our HarbourCats card is Lioness. Text 33344 and message Victoria. Again, that's text message 33344, message Victoria. Go HarbourCats.
Black Bears 4, HarbourCats 3. As we play the 5th inning, which is brought to you by Freedom 55. Freedom now, freedom tomorrow. Advice that works for you. Austin Dondeville with a breaking ball low and inside to Ryan Aguilar. It's the top of the order. Hits in the top of the 5th for the Cowlitz Black Bears. Aguilar is struck out and fly to center. Ball 2. Josh Walker had been throwing in the HarbourCats bullpen, but there's no activity in either pen at the moment. Ball 3. Slate Miller and then Lauren Archibald for the Black Bears here in the 5th. There's a strike. The 3-1 pitch. Big hop for Andrechuk, and there's one out. Time for the Alzheimer's Society of BC trivia question. There's a rising tide of dementia in British Columbia, but there is hope if we act now. So learn more at www.alzheimerbc.org. Message made possible by Lisco Irrigation and Landscaping. There's Slate Miller. Grounds one to Andrechuk. 2 men out. HarbourCats scoring 15 runs last night. Their season best was actually back in June at Cowlitz when they scored 17. And yesterday, when the Cats were scoring 15 runs here, there was a major league high for this season of 21 runs scored. All you have to do in the bottom of the 5th is let us know who. Talk amongst yourselves, text a friend, go let's see, hashtag HarbourCats, that would work. Let my silent partner Kevin the intern know who scored 21 runs in the big leagues yesterday. Lauren Archibald with a towering pop-up into left field. Ben Polchuk handles it easily, and it's a very quick 5th inning, and that's what Austin Dondeville needed. Cowlitz 4, HarbourCats 3. On Shaw TV and HarbourCats.com.
A bit of a spruce-up. Janny King's team start privilege comprised on many of our games and volunteers from the Anthem House, a great neighbor of all of the Park neighborhood. Anthem House says thank you to Janny King for all your support. And we thank Janny King for empowering Victoria's Lister Winery after 25 years, 5th inning cleanup crew. Brought to you by Janny King. Victoria HarbourCats is proud to be providing live TV broadcasts of the team covering home games brought to you by Click Pictures. Games are being rebroadcast now on Shaw TV. For more information, see our social media pages. And coming out for our Larson Union Days Afternoon contest. Dave, are you ready for that? John Wilson, stand up here if I can test that with identifying Dave. We got a tune here. You got to name this tune. John Wilson, Wilson Transportation, one of our owners, and he's forced to use this. You got the tune? Come on, man. Seriously? Maybe Cowboy by Kid Rock. You're a winner, John, with Larson's music. Thank you very much, John. Now batting for your HarbourCats, number 37, the DH, Kevin Collard.
Top of the order for the HarbourCats in the bottom of the 5th. Kevin Collard to face Chris Castellanos. HarbourCats trailing 4-3. Ball 1 to Collard, who has struck out twice tonight. Came in batting .291. High again, ball 2. HarbourCats have out-hit the Black Bears 7-4 tonight, but Austin Dondeville has had a rare lapse of control, walking 5. Collard straight up the chute, and it's Curtis Perrin, the second baseman, who handles it. One out for Griffin Andrechuk. Hit a home run in the first inning, and then he grounded to short.
From the Nino in Seattle University, Griffin Andrechuk.
8 for his last 17 at the plate, with 7 runs batted in. HarbourCats scored 15 runs last night. And in the big leagues, someone laid 21 runs on the Texas Rangers as Andrechuk sends a fly ball into left center field. Going back is Aguilar. He's at the warning track and he'll make the catch. Andrechuk just missed. 2 men out for A.J. Alcantara. It was the New York Yankees who scored 21 runs last night.
Number 30, A.J. Alcantara.
They scored 11 times in the second inning to the Yankees after they gave up 5 runs in the first inning. It was a very strange 2 innings of baseball. The score was 11-6 after 2 innings of play. Alcantara with a hot shot to third, handled by Casey Henderson, who throws to first in time. We'll have another trivia question brought to you by the Alzheimer's Society of BC tomorrow afternoon when these two teams play, with the first pitch going at 1:05. And right now we'll move on to the 6th inning of tonight's game. Cowlitz 4, HarbourCats 3 on Shaw TV and HarbourCats.com. Will lead off the 6th inning for Cowlitz. Black Bears trying to snap a 6-game losing streak. Austin Dondeville delivers outside, ball 1. Black Bears 4, HarbourCats 3. The pitch outside for a ball. Matt Lowndes is our home plate umpire tonight, with Scott Eckert at third base, Jared Roberts at first. That is in for a strike to Bernard, who's been aboard twice tonight and has scored a run. He has singled and walked. Casey Henderson on deck, and then Jake Pavlich.
Still falling wide. Gotcha.
Cowlitz 6'1", 190. Pavlich came into this game batting .259 with 2 home runs, 10 runs batted in. Another pop foul out of play.
Cool. Coming good.
4-3 for Cowlitz in the top of the 6th. 6th inning brought to you by Alex Burns and Associates. Island investing made easy at victoriarealestate.com. Umpires in the stands were waiting for the right arm to come up. And Lowndes grabbed his mask right away, did a slight adjustment, and just gave Nick Meyer a bit of a pat on the back. So that's usually a sign that the umpire is recognizing that he may have missed one. Another foul backing out of play. It does happen. It's actually the good umpires that will acknowledge to the manager or to the catcher that throw that pitch again, you're probably going to get it. That one's a little too far outside and low.
Thank you.
3 balls, 2 strikes now, as Pavlich is having quite a battle here with Dondonville. DeGote takes it on one hop. And that'll do it for the 6th inning. 7 retired in a row. They got 8 retired in a row by Dondonville. Ben Polschuk will lead off the bottom of the 6th for the HarbourCats, who trail Cowlitz 4-3 on Shaw TV and HarbourCats.com.
I got Jim Miller here with me. You're a one-man band today. Here's the question we have for today. One of the songs you know so well. Who wrote "Take Me Out to the Ball Game"? It's a multiple choice, Jim. Okay. Was it Jack Nicklaus? Was it Jack Black? Or was it Jack Norworth? C. Jack Norworth. I didn't say C. Oh, you're right. It was C. Jack Norworth. He wrote it in 1908. He was a vaudeville entertainer, and it took him 15 minutes to write it, supposedly. So you just won a $20 gift certificate and a $50 party pack and a wholesome Canadian survival kit, which of course you needed, from our friends in the upper deck on Gorge Road. So I'm gonna get some stuff for you here in a few seconds, Jim. Okay, I'll get you that hat, Brad. I'll probably see you forever and ever on it too. Where's Brad? Brad. Tomorrow it's a day game, everybody. A 1 o'clock game here at Sports Traders Diamond. It's Black Press Carrier Day. Have carriers out in full force. A lot of groups, a lot of seniors coming as well tomorrow. It's supposed to be great weather as well. Perfect day to come to the ballpark, play hooky from work, or come bring all your co-workers with you and make some business deals while you're here. Why not?
Chico!
The batter for your HarbourCats, number 26 left fielder, Ben Polschuk.
6th inning. Chris Castellanos, the starting pitcher for the Black Bears, now with a 4-3 lead. Ben Polchuk takes strike one. Hank LaFord has gone in to play second base. Castellanos went 6 2/3 in his last start, last Thursday. In the outing before that, he went 7 2/3. And the bullpen is still quiet. Swing and a miss by Polchuk. Ben is 2 for 2 in this game, a double and a single. Jake Priest on deck, to be followed by Nick Meyer. Polchuk sends a fly ball to center field and sends Aguilar back, but he's there to make the catch as Polchuk gave it a bit of a charge. 3 straight fly ball outs. Jake Priest has struck out twice. Now 1 for his last 17. But at 6'4", he's certainly capable of getting into one. He has 2 home runs. Little Pembroke poke here would tie the game. Fly ball towards the right field corner. Isaac Bernard racing over, and he makes the nice running catch as he crosses into foul ground in the sunshine down there in the right field corner. That was not an easy play for Bernard, going from the shadows, running that far, and then having the ball go into the sunlight. So 2 men out. After 8 batters tonight, the HarbourCats had 3 runs on 5 hits. That was after 8 batters. Now we're in the 6th inning. They've had 2 hits since. Nick Meyer has a base hit. He's also flied to left. Pitch is fouled back by Meyer. Castellanos with 2 men out, and a line drive base hit to left field for Meyer. 8th hit for the HarbourCats. Meyer is 2 out of 3. Michael Gretler is 1 for 2 in the game. He is singled and flied to left. Gretler scored the 2nd run for the HarbourCats, who had a 3-0 lead after 2 innings. Looking for their 4th win in a row and 5 in their last 6. Trying to stay right on the heels of Corvallis and Yakima in the wild card division. The club record for wins is 24. HarbourCats are closing in on that. Latest in the West Coast League season. It's only their 3rd, mind you, but this is the latest they've been at, a 500 record. Another good breaking ball from Castellanos. A 20-year-old left-hander who attends Stanford University, with the pitch to Gretler. And that comes around the plate for a ball. These two will be opponents next spring as Gretler will play at Oregon State. Part of the Pac-12 North Division that involves Stanford. 2-1 the count on Gretler with 2 men out. Nick Meyer, the runner at first. The pitch. Grounded to third. Henderson will go to Lafort to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Through 6. The Black Bears lead the HarbourCats 4-3 on Shaw TV and HarbourCats.com.
We like this one, don't we? Our contestants, Richard and Ryan. You have some prizes for them. Most of all, we have to donate. Ready, guys? Get ready and get dizzy. Go! No cheating! You're cheating, you're going slow. Come on, guys, come on. Pick up the pace. Nice and strong.
Struggled through 6 innings, giving up 4 runs on 4 hits. He walked 5 and struck out 3. But it's just a 4-3 ball game. Cowlitz has the lead as Hank Lafort will bat for the first time. He takes inside for a ball. Lafort last night was 1 for 2. And this is caught in right field by Jake Brees.
Now, tonight's hitting batter, number 13, first baseman Sean Sutton.
Sean Sutton with a sacrifice fly that put the Black Bears in front. That was in the 4th inning. That was the last time he hit. And he walked his first time up. Josh Walker delivers inside for a ball. Walker threw in game 1 of the doubleheader on Saturday against Walla Walla. 1-1 the count on Sutton. Walker went an inning and 2/3, gave up 1 run on 4 hits, walked 1 batter, struck out 1. ERA of 3.42. And that is knee high for a strike. Walker's making his 16th appearance. 26 in the 3rd innings of work. Drops in a nice breaking ball. Sutton will take the walk of shame. 2 outs in the 7th inning, 4-3 for the Black Bears. That was Walker's 31st strikeout. as opposed to 16 walks. And now 27 innings of work. Fastball to A.J. Graffinino as a strike. Graffinino is grounded into a double play and popped to the shortstop, Alex DeGote. Swinging a foul bat. In the 7th inning, we will have our Sports Traders scoreboard. West Coast League in the top and the Major Leagues in the bottom. Well, we can tell you that Troy Tulowitzki made a pretty good impression on his Toronto and Blue Jay fans as Graffinino strikes out. We'll tell you about that in the 7th. The bottom half is coming up. 4-3 for the Black Bears over the HarbourCats on Shaw TV and HarbourCats.com. Start things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Black Bears 4, HarbourCats 3. Chris Castellanos still on the mound for Cowlitz, but now the bullpen is starting to get going. Down in that left field corner. The pitch low to DeGote, who has tripled and singled. He's driven in 2 runs. He has stolen a base. Now 7 for his last 17 at the plate. And he wears one in the back. So the tying run is aboard, potentially. And we'll see how the brain trust of the HarbourCats wants to play this out. We'll see if they want Chase Lambert to bunt, or do they want DeGote to steal and then a bunt? Or perhaps even a hit and run, or just play it straight up. We're going to find out here real quick as we check the scoreboard for Sports Traders. In the West Coast League, Bellingham defeated Bend in the first game of a doubleheader 4-3 as they are asking Lambert to bunt and the pitch is low for a ball. Bellingham winning game 2 as well. It's 9-4 in the 4th. Walla Walla ahead of Kitsap 2-0 in the 7th. Kelowna has a 7-3 lead over Wenatchee in the 6th inning. And good news for the HarbourCats, if they can get a win here, they could pick up a game on Corvallis as Klamath Falls has a 5-0 advantage on the Knights in the 8th inning. Yakima leads Medford 2-0 in the 7th inning. Lambert squares and bunts it foul. Lambert is 0 for 2 in this game. He has put down 2 sacrifice bunts so far this summer for the HarbourCats. DeGote stole his 13th base for the HarbourCats earlier in this ballgame. Lambert squares and bunts. Castellanos looks at second, but takes the sure out at first. 25th successful sacrifice for the HarbourCats. Degodi at second base now, with the Cats trailing 4-3, and Kevin Collard coming up 0 for 3 in the ballgame. He has struck out twice and popped to second. Castellanos with the pitch. Strike one to Collard. HarbourCats led 3-0 after 2 innings. Cowlitz got one back in the third and then added 3 in the fourth to take the lead. And there's been no scoring since. They got a pick off at second, and Degodi is hung out to dry. I think he was guessing about going to third, and Castellanos timed it perfectly. So Degodi was hit by a pitch and then gets sacrificed, but then is picked off by Castellanos. So now the bases are empty, 2 men out in the bottom of the 7th. HarbourCats trailing the Black Bears 4-3. Kevin Collard hits one off the end of the bat to right field. Bernard will go back. It has plenty of room to make the catch that ends the inning. So it started promising. But we'll move to the 8th, and it's 4-3 for Cowlitz on Shaw TV and HarbourCats.com.
No errors and no runners left on base. Folks, tonight's attendance 1,338. The HarbourCats, thank you very much for your support of baseball here in Victoria and all season long. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty of the season. Tomorrow, 1 o'clock at day game with the Black Crescent Carrier on Monday. They have the Wallace Driving School Fireworks. And for those of you who've been to the before, tell somebody around who hasn't been here if you can't miss the fireworks. On Monday night, BC Day, playing the Yakima Valley Pippin for the first time they'll have made an appearance here. And CMAC are getting on the board, and on August 5th, we have a fan appreciation day.
Figured they were looking kind of dramatic.
Top of the 8th inning, and the top of the order for the Cowlitz Black Bears as Josh Walker's pitch is punched fouled on the left field side, and that will land out of play. Ryan Aguilar is 0 for 3. He's flied to center, struck out, and grounded to second. Slate Miller is on deck, and then Lauren Archibald here in the 8th inning with the Black Bears leading 4-3. Walker in his second inning of relief. This little roller will stay foul. Same two clubs here at 1:05 tomorrow afternoon. Then the BC Premier League will invade Athletic Park and Sports Traders Diamond for 8 games over the weekend for their League Championship Series. The best of the final 4 high school teams in the province will be here. Victoria Eagles hosting the Nanaimo Pirates, Okanagan Athletics, and North Shore Twins. That'll start on 2:30 Friday afternoon as Aguilar bends out of the way. The Eagles and the Nanaimo Pirates will play Friday night at 5:30 here at Sports Traders Diamond. That one's hit sharply but foul. Four to 3 for the Cowlitz Black Bears in the top of the 8th. The pitch by Josh Walker. On the ground to Griffin Andrechuk. He gobbles it up and makes an easy toss to first. Slate Miller grounded out to Andrechuk his last time up after a base hit and a strikeout on his resume for tonight's game. Cowlitz with just 4 hits in the ball game, but Dondeville walked 5. Two of those walks came home to score. Hunter Cullen is the pinch hitter for the Black Bears. Swings and misses at a high fastball. Cullen last night was 1 for 4. He was the Black Bears right fielder last evening. Fisted towards the second baseman Andrechuk, and there's 2 out. 5 in a row retired by Walker. Lauren Archibald walked and scored in the 4th inning. He's also flied to left and grounded to second. It will be Andrechuk who leads off the bottom of the 8th inning for the HarbourCats, so don't go anywhere. This is sharply hit, a bad hop, and staying with it nicely at first base is Michael Gretler. That's a terrific play. 3 up and 3 down. HarbourCats come to bat in the bottom of the 8th, trailing Cowlitz 4-3 on Shaw TV and HarbourCats.com.
It is a red, yellow. Yellow. It is $711.50, so someone might be given. 1, 4, 1, 6, 1, 3, 0. Someone has to take out the winner. You better get, you got 5 minutes to run to the information booth. Everyone's walked away. Congratulations and thank you to the PBAA team from Great Prairie Baseball Association for the work that they do. And thank you for supporting their team through the 50-50 draw.
Griffin Andrechuk will come up to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning for the HarbourCats. Inning number 8 brought to you by Freedom 55. Freedom today, freedom tomorrow, advice that works for you. So the crowd hasn't had much to cheer about since early in the ball game when the Cats had a 3-0 lead. Andrechuk, who had 2 home runs last night, hit one in the 1st inning tonight, has since grounded to short and fly deep to left center. Chris Castellanos is still on the mound for the Black Bears. First pitch, a ball. Cowlitz has not thrown a complete game this year. HarbourCats don't have one either. It's rare in the West Coast League. That's just hit in the air to center field, but Aguilar has room as he drifts back. 1 out in the 8th. AJ Alcantara is 0 for 3. On the Sports Trader scoreboard, Blue Jays beat Philadelphia 8-2, and Troy Tulowitzki in his first game with Toronto hit a home run. He had 3 hits all told and scored 3 times. And Philadelphia finally traded their lefty Cole Hamels to the Texas Rangers. Matt Harrison and prospects going the other way as the Major League Baseball trade deadline arrives on Friday afternoon. A.J. Alcantara takes a strike from Castellanos. Milwaukee traded Carlos Gomez to the Mets earlier today for pitcher Zach Wheeler. This is lined to center field and will get down for a hit. Alcantara is 1 for 4. 9 hits for the HarbourCats, but they trail 4-3. Ben Polschak will come up. He's 2 out of 3 in the game, with a single and a double. He flied to center field his last time up. Felix Fernandez got knocked around a little bit today for Seattle. He was beaten by Arizona. One on with one out, and a move to first. Castellanos making his 6th start of the year, and is now throwing 37 innings. Sharp work by my silent partner, Kevin the intern. Finds out that Carlos Gomez, after all, was not going to the New York Mets. He did not drop his no-trade clause. So the trade was made, and the player said, no, I'm staying in Milwaukee, which is his right. They put that in his contract. So you can scratch that one. That makes Carlos Gomez still available to somebody if they want him. Other scores in the majors today. Washington over Miami 7-2. Baltimore shut out Atlanta 2-0. San Francisco over Milwaukee 5-0. That Mariner game was 8-2 for the Diamondbacks. Cubs over Colorado 3-2. Pittsburgh handles Minnesota 10-4. As Castellanos makes another move to first. Cleveland over Kansas City 12-1. Tigers defeat Tampa Bay 2-1. White Sox over the Red Sox 9-2. Padres over the Mets 7-3. Texas, after giving up 21 runs a night ago, give up just 2 to the Yankees tonight. Rangers win over New York 5-2. Swing and a miss by Polschak. Astros double the Angels 6-3. The Reds shut out the Cardinals 1-0. In the 5th, the Dodgers lead the A's 3-2 in Los Angeles. There's your Major League side of the Sports Trader scoreboard. Here it's 4-3 for Cowlitz over the HarbourCats in the bottom of the 8th. A runner at first with 1 out. The 1-2 pitch upcoming from Castellanos, and Ben Polschak fouls it out of play. Seth Rayburn is throwing in the Cowlitz bullpen at the moment. Lars Ryder also appears ready to go. He leads the West Coast League with 10 saves. At the moment, it's still Castellanos. A little bouncer for Casey Henderson at third. They'll get to second base for the 1 out, and that's all they're going to get. As Lafort was there to take the toss. Polschak reaches on the fielder's choice, which eliminates Alcantara. Jake Priest will come to the plate. Jake's grandfather making the trip from California to come visit and watch his grandson play tonight. Former manager of the Victoria Tyes, professional baseball team that played here at Athletic Park in the 50s. So Don Priest was able to go to the mound, and so the ceremonial first pitch to his grandson, who was 0 for 3 in the ball game and 1 for his last 18. But no one will care if he can find a gap here. 2 home runs, 7 RBI for Priest. The pitch is a ball. Castellanos has allowed 9 hits, but he leads the ball game 4-3. And another little sign of fatigue. Got another throw to first. Ben Polchuk is the runner at first with 2 men out. 2-0 pitch is popped up. Sean Sutton in foul territory makes the easy catch, and we'll go to the 9th with Cowlitz leading the HarbourCats 4-3 on Shaw TV and HarbourCats.com.
Go, good cup.
Top of the 9th inning. HarbourCats trailing 4-3. Isaac Bernard, the batter. And he takes a strike from Josh Walker. It's still Chase Lambert at third base, Alex Degodi at shortstop, Griffin Andrechuk at second base, Michael Gretler at first, with Ben Polchuk in left, AJ Alcantara in center, Jake Priest in right. Nick Myers, the catcher. Bernard is 1 for 2 officially. He's singled, walked, and struck out. Austin Dondonville was the starter tonight for the HarbourCats. 6 innings, 4 runs on 4 hits. He walked 5, struck out 3.
Hey, what he did.
There's a base hit to right field for Bernard. 5th hit of the ball game for the Black Bears. Casey Henderson will bat. He's 0 for 2. Looks like Castellanos' night is probably done, as Rayburn is no longer throwing, and the closer, Lars Ryder, is heating up down in the left field bullpen for Cowlitz. 6-game losing streak is what Cowlitz is trying to end. as Henderson squares and takes ball one inside. Black Bears have sacrificed 13 times. Henderson has done it successfully once. 2 balls, no strikes. 4-3 for Cowlitz in the top of the 9th. After the HarbourCats led 3-0 after 2 innings. Ball 3. Lambert in on the grass at third. The 3-0 pitch from Josh Walker. There is a strike. Grady Twait flashing the signs from third. Henderson giving him a long look. They've got some options here. Bernard goes. It's a hit and run. And Henderson swung at ball 4 and fouled it back. Bernard has 5 stolen bases. He's been caught twice. He's running again. And this is ripped foul down into the bullpen, and that hops right past reliever Lars Ryder. No scoring in this game since the 4th. Cowlitz with 4 runs on 5 hits. HarbourCats 3 runs on 9 hits, and there has not been an error committed in the ballgame. Throw to first, and Bernard just does get under the tag of Gretler. HarbourCats turned 2 double plays early in the ball game. They could use one here, right here. Instead, a throw to first. Bernard back safely. .105 tomorrow afternoon for the wrap-up game of this series. Go to HarbourCats.com/tickets and purchase your tickets online ahead of time. Bernard runs. High pop-up by Henderson. This will get back and out of play. So the battle will continue. Jack Swanson delivering new baseballs to Matt Lowndes. Bernard goes. This pitch is hammered to left, and it's over the head of Polchuk. Bernard to third. He'll stop there on a double by Casey Henderson. Polchuk not happy. That's a tough play for an outfielder when it's hit that hard right at you, but he realizes if he broke back right away, he had a shot at it. But Henderson hit it over his head, picks up the double. Jake Pavlich will be the batter. He's 1 for 3. Mikey Wright on his way down to the bullpen for the HarbourCats. Infield has to come in all the way around. Jake Pavlich getting some instruction from his manager, Grady Twait. The double for Henderson, his 6th of the year. Bases loaded with nobody out. The pitch. Ball 1. Nick Meyer, Michael Gretler, and Alex Tagoti are scheduled to bat for the HarbourCats in the bottom of the 9th. Walker trying to make sure that it's just a 1-run deficit. This one is in the air, right center field. Priest settling under, makes the catch. And tagging is Bernard to score on the sacrifice fly. 3 RBI in the game for Jake Pavlich. 5-3 for Cowlitz. Pavlich now with 13 runs batted in for the year. Hank Lafort will bat for the 2nd time. He lined to right field in his first at-bat. Hitting for Curtis Perrin. The pitch by Walker. Fouled out of play. Runner at second with 1 man out. Josh Walker's pitch. Popped up foul. Foul territory for Lambert. Will he run out of room? Well, no, he didn't, but he just couldn't get there. That's a couple of those tonight in that same spot. Not sure how much third base Lambert has played. When he first came to Victoria, he was playing second base. Five to 3 for the Black Bears. The 2-strike pitch will be thrown eventually. One ball, 2 strikes. HarbourCats came into this game 21-21 for the year, 11-10 here at home. The pitch inside for a ball. Just 4 home dates left for the HarbourCats. Tomorrow afternoon, then next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, when Yakima makes their first ever appearance at Sports Traders Diamond. Pickoff attempt at second. Henderson sniffed that out and gets back easily. The 2-2 pitch from Walker, a little number foul. On the Sports Traders scoreboard, Bellingham defeated Ben 4-3 in the first game of a doubleheader. The Bells are leading the Elks 10-2 in the second game of the 6th inning. Walla Walla is losing to Kitsap 4-2. That's in the 9th inning. As Walker's 2-2 pitch There's a check swing. Pitch called the ball and no appeal is asked for. Corvallis, leading the wild card division, was shut out by Klamath Falls tonight, 5-0. Yakima leads Medford 2-0 in the 9th inning. 3-2 now the count on Hank Lafort. Breaking ball is high. Runners at first and second with 2 men out. Sean Sutton has walked, hit a sacrifice fly, and struck out. Five to 3 for the Black Bears. Trying to snap a 6-game losing streak. HarbourCats want to come from behind and win this and pick up a game on Corvallis. From going up is Michael Gretler to take a hit away from Sutton. Second time that Gretler has done that tonight. One was a bad hop and that one a little looper, but looked like when it left the bat it was going to get down for a hit. So the score remains 5-3 for Cowlitz, and AJ Graffinino comes in at 0 for 3. Still Henderson at second, Lafort at first. Walker's pitch is outside. Corvallis falls to 24-20. A Yakima loss would put them at 22-23. A Yakima win, and they'd be 23-22. So they could move a game ahead of the HarbourCats and get to within a game and a half of Corvallis. Ball 2 from Walker. The catch for the HarbourCats is the fact that you do not play Corvallis nor Walla Walla. They do have 3 games with Yakima, but those are really only matter if Yakima can get ahead of Corvallis. So there's still some jockeying to be done, but not many games left with which to do it. That fastball is in for a strike. The 2-1 pitch from Walker is high, ball 3. Runners at first and second with 2 men out. Walker's pitch popped up, and Lambert will be able to handle this one. Meyer, Gretler, and Degody are scheduled in the bottom of the 9th. Cowlitz leads 5-3 on Shaw TV and HarbourCats.com. Go to the bottom of the ninth inning. The ninth inning brought to you by the Alzheimer's Society of BC. There's a rising tide of dementia in British Columbia, but there is hope if we act now. Go to www.alzheimerbc.org. And the message brought to you by Lisco Irrigation and Landscaping as Austin Gabor pinch hits for Nick Meyer. And strike one from Lars Ryder, who's making his fourth appearance against the HarbourCats. He has one save. Got that back in mid-June. And the pitch down and away for a ball. Ryder attends Central Washington University from Kalama, Washington. The pitch to Gabor is a ball. Austin Gabor batting .278. 3 home runs, 18 runs batted in. Gabor last night was 1 for 3. 4-3 for Cowlitz in the bottom of the ninth. Make that 5-3. They added one in the top of the ninth inning. Ryder comes in and falls behind Gabor 3-1. Lars Ryder making his 15th appearance. He has struck out 24 in 13 innings of work and had only walked 3 coming into this appearance. There's a strike. Ryder 6 feet, 195. Trying to pick up his league-leading 11th save. That would end a Cowlitz losing streak. At 6. The 3-2 pitch popped up. Graffinino, the shortstop, waiting for it on the outfield grass. And there's one out. Another pinch hitter. P.J. Floyd will back for Michael Gretler. Floyd batting .262, 4 home runs, 19 runs batted in. P.J. had a home run last night, a double, and he drove in 3. Ryder's pitch fools Floyd. I think he went up there expecting a first pitch fastball and got the deuce instead. 0-1 on Floyd. Another breaking ball. That one down and in for a ball. Chris Castellanos was outstanding tonight and after a slow start as the starter for Cowlitz. 8 innings, 3 runs, 9 hits, did not walk a batter. Struck out 4. Nice breaking ball there from Ryder. He gets the outside edge. Floyd down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Austin Degody is on deck. 5-3 for the Black Bears in the 9th inning. That pitch is off the outside corner. Henderson at third, Graffinino at short, Lafort at second, Sutton is the first baseman, Cullen in left field, Aguilar in center field, and Bernard, the right fielder, with Pavlich catching. He receives that pitch below the knees. The count is full once again. Ryder with an outstanding ERA of 1.38. Has allowed only 12 hits in 13 innings. Not many save opportunities lately, however, when your team has lost 6 in a row and dropped 8 out of 10 overall. The pitch, swing and a miss. .25 strikeouts now for Ryder in 13 2/3 innings. And the final out for the HarbourCats. Here's Alex Degody. Degody's been aboard all 3 times tonight. triple, single, and been hit by a pitch. 2 RBI, a stolen base, but he was also picked off at second base when he represented the tying run at the time. The pitch from Ryder, taken for a ball. On the Sports Traders scoreboard, Yakima Valley did hang on and beat Medford 2-0. Joining Klamath Falls, who beat Corvallis. And Walla Walla was defeated by Kitsap 4-3. The pitch is a strike. So the Corvallis lead in the wild card division will be a game and a half on Yakima. The HarbourCats could stay 2.5 behind if this score holds. And Walla Walla will remain 3 games back after their loss. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. This ball game is over as Lars Ryder collects his 11th save of the year. Cowlitz snaps a 6-game losing streak. And this series is now even at 1-1. Wrap-up game and the rubber match tomorrow afternoon at 1:05. Hope to see you here. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors for Cowlitz. 3 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the HarbourCats. Chris Castellanos goes to 3-1 with the win. Lars Ryder with the 11th save. And Austin Dondeville goes to 3-2 with the loss. 1,338 at Sports Traders Diamond tonight. HarbourCats led 3-0 after 2 innings. Another home run for Griffin Andrzejczuk, his 3rd in 2 days. Then a 2-run triple from Alex Tagoti, and it looked like the home side was going to cruise to their 5th win in 6 games. But Castellanos made an adjustment. His teammates gave him 1 in the 3rd and 3 in the 4th inning when Dondeville had some control trouble and walked 3 batters. And then Castellano and Ryder closed it out. So Cowlitz defeats the HarbourCats 5-3. For Chris J. Cox and the Go Live broadcast crew and my silent partner, Kevin the intern, I'm Jay Longpre. We'll talk to you tomorrow at 1:05 here at Sports Traders Diamond on Shaw TV and HarbourCats.com.